Moms, when did you and your daughter finally team up against him? Oh honey, let me tell you about the time me and my daughter absolutely destroyed my husband's little fantasy of being the smartest man in the house. Spoiler alert, he ain't. So it all started when my daughter Zoe, she's 14, sarcastic, scary smart, and just a little evil, found out her dad was sneaking Oreos behind our backs. Now you'd think that's no big deal, right? Wrong. See, we were all on this big family health kick because he swore we needed to cut sugar, cut carbs, cut joy. He threw out all the snacks, banned soda, even hid the Pop-Tarts I bought just in case. But turns out Mr. Kale and Grilled Chicken was keeping a secret stash of Oreos in the garage behind the toolbox inside an old protein powder container. I'm serious. That man built a snack bunker. Zoe found it when she went out there looking for duct tape for her homemade flamethrower. Don't ask. She walked back in with the Oreos in one hand and this devilish grin like she just caught Santa cheating on Mrs. Claus. She goes, "So, Dad's been lying. You want to ruin him?" And of course I said, "Always." So Operation Crush the Cookie King began. First, she put kale in his toothpaste. The man brushed his teeth, made a face like he just licked a lawnmower, and still didn't confess. Then we replaced his protein shake powder with powdered sugar and instant coffee. He drank it and said, bold flavor today, like a psychopath. So finally, we set the trap. Zoe put a baby monitor in the garage. Not to hear anything, just to talk through it. That night, right around midnight, he tiptoes into the garage wearing socks and shame. He opens the protein tub and boom, Zoe's voice comes blasting through the baby monitor like a haunted demon. "Put the cookie down!" He screamed like a squirrel got in his pants, dropped the Oreos, slipped, hit his head on the lawn chair. I nearly peed myself laughing. Next morning, he tries to act all cool at breakfast like nothing happened. Got a little band-aid on his forehead. I said, "Rough night?" He goes, "Just bumped into something in the garage." Zoe stares him dead in the face and goes, "Was it your guilt?" I had to fake a cough to cover my laugh. But the real fun started when we found his second stash. Yeah, that man had a backup, hidden in the vacuum cleaner. I swear to God, he hollowed out the bag and filled it with Reese's. I haven't seen that vacuum touched since Obama was president. So we're like, okay, this means war. Zoe hacked the Roomba and programmed it to follow him and play the Jaws theme. Every time he walked past it, it'd just spin around and go doin' done, until he ran into the bathroom like he was being hunted. But then came the final blow. Zoe made him a green smoothie for breakfast. Real healthy looking, full of blended spinach, almond milk, flaxseed, and just a touch of wasabi. He took one sip and turned into a fire hydrant. He didn't talk for 3 hours, just pointed at his mouth and paced the hallway like a ghost. That afternoon, he walked into the kitchen, looked at us both, raised his hands and said, "I surrender. I'll buy y'all donuts. Just stop haunting me." Zoe leaned in real close and whispered, "Justice is sweet, like Oreos." We laughed for like 20 minutes. But the kicker? The next day we found his journal. Yeah, he keeps one. And in it he wrote, "Day 36. They know. I'm being watched. The Roomba has turned." He tried to burn it in the backyard, but Zoe had already made copies. We keep one in a frame over the fireplace. Moral of the story? Don't mess with a mom and her chaotic daughter, especially not over cookies. You will lose, and your vacuum will never forgive you.